Oh, copyright. Well, welcome back to Milo Studios. This is the last video. This is the last video in the Revstar series. If you've not watched the whole series, go and watch it. I don't know why you wouldn't watch it from the start. That's a bit odd. My name's Paul. Welcome to the workshop. There's been some changes. When I started this channel, my commitment really was one video a week on a weekend. That's how I wanted to start things. This guitar was a tough one. My day job, which I still have, a carpentry business, is absolutely mental at the minute. So getting down here and getting one video out per week on this guitar build was very tough. I struggled. So let's have a little reveal. There's still some stuff to do, but let's have a look at what I've done in the background. So, et voila. I'll show you what happened to the gold. I just couldn't get the hang of spraying nitro gold. It just did not work. It was awful. So in the end, we've gone for a sparkly finish. We're still fully bound, but I went for like a burnt burst, which I really liked. What have I got left to do on this build to get it finished? What I really want to do, I've got to get some coats of oil on the top. I was going to use like a UV finish, but I found out on a test piece that my lamp is crap and it doesn't cure it very well. So always do a test piece, people, on a new finish, because I could have buggered this right up. And I would have cried. I've got to get a few coats of true oil on this, just to give it a sheen, give it a bit of protection, bit of love. The glittery finish doesn't really need anything. It's a brutally hard finish. First job today, get my bridge posts in, get a nut cut, and I've got to do a fret job. We're going to get cracking on that. By the end of this video, you're going to see this thing play.
Tick tock, motherfucker!
If you don't like my guitar playing, you're in luck, because neither do I. Well, it's a sneaky Thursday night. I've managed to get down. I've got 3 hours. I'm on a limit. I'm gonna get my neck glued in. I'm gonna get wired up and try and get ahead. So tomorrow I can get a nut in, get things strung up, and hopefully the fucking thing don't break in half. Try and restrict it to 1 F-bomb per video, because listening back, I sound like a commoner. If you ever moaned about my swearing in the comments, this is probably not the channel for you, and you are welcome to do one. Everyone else, more than welcome. Love you lots. Let's crack on.
Sky
she's done. Do you want to have a little look? Finally, I hear you say. So here we are. We finally finished. Finally finished. I know what you're thinking. This has gone on way too long. There's still some love to be given to this guitar. I'm not going to mess around. There's some bits I haven't done. I haven't built a pickup cover. She needs a little bit of finessing and a little bit of time to bed in. They always do, to be honest. This is probably the most valuable guitar I've ever built in terms of learning. What have I learned? Let's just quickly go through it. First things first, if you don't like my playing demos, just bear in mind, I'm a guitar builder. I'm not a maestro. I'm not a guitar reviewer. Not really, anyway. So if you don't like my demos, if you don't like my playing standard, or you don't think it's up to your standards, then by all means, make your own videos, all right?
You're hard, showing off.
I'm not going to be aggressive, not like some of you are in the comments, but we'll let that slide. There's a lot of people out there having bad days. That's all I'm going to say.
Wankers.
What have I learned? The biggest thing, make 2 guitars at once, which I have been doing during this one. So the next series of videos, I am ahead. Perfect. So there you go, I learned that. I also made the mistake of trying to build this out of things from Howden's, because that was the remit of this guitar, if you remember that fucking long ago. We were supposed to build something out of from a big box store, so I struggled. This foil top was a terrible idea. The MDF meant I couldn't bind it. The whole guitar was absolute pants.
I shit my pants.
It was a good idea, but it was shit in person. So we binned that off. That set me right back, way back. Every video I do requires probably 5 hours in the workshop and realistically 4 or 5 hours editing. 10 hours of my week. And when you get a massive setback, that's a ball ache. And it's a little bit disheartening making that many errors on camera, if I'm honest.
You must be so embarrassed.
The back is sprayed in hollow paint. I did actually do the neck and everything else. It's quite a rough cast finish, it's hard as nails, but it didn't work on the neck. So I sanded the neck back and we've got this sort of rough finish neck, which actually I really like. I might respray that with the black without the glitter, but actually I really like it. It's an oil satin finish. Someone did mention in one of my previous videos, what are you on about? Sticky necks are fine, all of my necks are sticky. I don't like a sticky neck. Mrs. Richards don't like a sticky neck, but let's not go down that road. That's not this type of video, is it? Steady on, boys. So we've got a true oil top. I just did the dye because I tried spraying it in gold nitro. That was an absolute fail. Painting and finishing, not my forte. You've got to know your limits. This workshop's not really set up for that. And in fact, the next guitar, a few guitars time that I really want a really swish paint job, I'm going to send it away to someone I speak to on Instagram. He doesn't know yet, but we're going to do that. We're going to feature him. Someone who works for a very prominent guitar company. And if the captain does watch these videos, message incoming. I ended up putting PRS tuners on here because the ones that I got from the Clusen ones that I've got, they just didn't work for me. They weren't very good. I'm going to save them for a different guitar. They're open backs and I want to use them on a guitar that's all Woody Wooderson. The binding all looks lovely. Doc's pickups are amazing. This bridge is actually very smart. And the guitar itself, I think, is beautiful. It's a very, very traditional colour scheme. It's lovely. We've got our symbol for Just Giving and for Cancer Research. I'm very happy. Let's slip into some demos. I'm going to spend all Saturday morning trying to film them and record them. So bear with me. And if you don't like it, I'm not even going to share an expletive. Not necessary. if you're one of the folks that's sponsored me, the link's below by the way, if you have sponsored me, give yourself a pat on the back. This is the serious part of the video, because so far, we're up to 996 quid. I've got 2 guitars to sell. I'm gonna sell the pink Paisley. If you wanna buy that, I'll list it on eBay. Get on there, have a little look. I'll put the link below in the next couple of videos. But we're up to £1,000, all right? So I just had some more sponsors. Corey, my mate over in Australia from Saul Good Guitars. Mate, you're a legend. I'm gonna play golf with you one day. Todd Moore, $100 US, $100 US. From the sale of the Paisley Telly, we got 360 quid on there. Fat Poe, a tenner. Phil Peterson, I mean, I'm going back through everyone, but I'm made up. That is the best thing about this whole experience, is we're gonna raise over 2.5 grand for charity, and it's gonna be amazing. This has all been for the Jurgens Cup, all right? So we're gonna remember Jurgen Zoller, and we're gonna do something similar every year, and we're definitely gonna make a guitar a year and sell it for that very cause, because I'm properly on board, and it is amazing. You're all amazing, well done. So that is it for another series. Come back next Saturday, because we're banging straight into the next one. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's awesome. And really, it's the electric guitar that started it all for me. It's the biggest one. It's the biggest influence I ever had. I'm an acoustic man. I used to be, until I got into this. See you next time, everyone. Thanks for your support. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because we're going to come back every week. If you don't like swearing, you don't have to watch my videos, all right? You don't have to tell anyone. That's fine. I'm going to try and reduce it, but not a lot, because I am a prick.